Hey there, my name is Brett Farrell, founder of the Farrell Group, your favorite lead gen agency and home of the 7-figure list. And in this video, I'm going to talk to you about how you find and generate clients, call them attendees, for your 7-figure mastermind. Now, personally, I've had the pleasure of being able to create a mastermind over the years with an incredible person. Don't ever tell her I told her she was incredible, but her name is Amber Spears, and we are the co-founders of the Mimosa Mastermind. It is a very unique and a very high-end mastermind specifically for entrepreneurs who want to travel around the world and also build their companies and grow each other organically. And what we've done is that we've kind of created a platform for people to be able to interact, engage, and grow each other's companies by actually getting advice from experts and basically be able to share some of the most unique and some of the most cutting-edge tactics, techniques, but also have an incredible time doing it, like in Cabo and Scottsdale and all these other really cool places. But to speak directly to the question of how you generate clients or how you get people involved in that is you just create a mission. You create a vision and a mission around what you truly want. But also, you do really great things for great people and you build your reputation first and foremost. Amber and I started this whole thing by actually just falling in love with our clients and wanting to bring them together in a really cool setting. So most of the time we would go and travel around to conferences and we meet other people. And when we found those like very select nuggets of like really awesome people, those gems, the people that you know are in it to actually change the world, to make a huge difference with other people, to not just, fill their bank account, but actually like make a huge difference in other people that are out there and try to help in a very genuine way. And so we just wanted to center ourselves with better people, and that's what you should probably start doing. Whenever you go to an event or whenever you actually meet up, or you could even start with meetups, for instance, like very traditional meetups, or even like the BNI. Like BNI is a very unique Business Network International. It's a entrepreneurs meetup group. It's very similar in the same tactic, but what you do is you just kind of create something that's a little bit more selective. You become very particular about who you want in your room. And that's very important. The sooner you can actually realize that you are the owner of that room and you are the person who you want to kind of guide that conversation, now all of a sudden what you've done is that you've picked and choose just the very best. You're creating the all-star team of friends and specifically of colleagues that you work with. If they, for whatever reason, like they're just not a good fit, it's just fine. They're just not a good fit. You have to understand that anytime that you get in a room with somebody, if you are going to go and try to bring as much value as possible, and you're maybe in search to grow this mastermind of yours, what you need to do is you need to start out by seeing if they're going to be willing to do the same. Like if your goal is to provide as much value as possible, your mastermind should have the same intention as well. So look at your core values. Look at who you are and what you believe in. And so the best way to start doing that is just gather 3 to 5 of your most influential people that you've ever worked with, but you also feel like have great insight in their other in their other divisions of what they're great with. So like they could be me as a marketer. I could also bring in a videographer. I could also bring in somebody who specializes in affiliate and JV connections. I could bring in an attorney. I could bring in all these different people. And it doesn't matter if there's replicas or multiples of that same industry or that same expertise, because the thing is that person brings a different perspective than the other. And so start there with that core group of people and meet up once a week on a Zoom call. That's it. That's all how it starts. You meet up on a Zoom call. You have an agenda where every single week you meet up and you hold each other accountable to your goals. First up, you start out by, having this overall talk. Go ahead and maybe talk about like, how are you feeling? How is everybody at on a scale of 1 to 10? Do a check-in. And then from there, let's talk about breaking each other's business down. Let's go ahead and actually start building out some of the core fundamentals of what is wrong with your company or what is the biggest challenge that you're experiencing right now. And let everybody, every genius every expert in your think tank weigh in on what is actually going to help them the most. Let them take notes, let them apply it, and then give them a week to actually act on those things and check in to see how it went. Next thing you know is that people, once they're getting great value, they're going to start talking. People are going to start talking about, I'm on this awesome entrepreneurs group. It's going to naturally grow and organically grow. And what's going to happen is that you're going to start having more people hear about it and more people grow into it. Your meetings are going to start growing from 5 to 10 to 15 to 20. And then naturally over the next, couple months, because if you're going to build a 7-figure, $1 million mastermind, it's going to take some time. You have to prove that what you're doing and the experts that you have in there are going to be the most valuable thing for them to come and attend. So you have to understand too, that the masterminds are as valuable as the people that you have in them. So you can actually be the top-notch person. You can actually be the most knowledgeable individual in your craft. But if you're the only person that's willing or has the mindset to be willing to give in the most authentic, genuine way possible, people won't attend your mastermind. They'll pay for you for your services and they'll invest in you and your company, but they won't actually come to your group because the culture is not established and it's not there in a very genuine way. So, starting out, find your top 5 people that you love working with the most. The people that you really could have a beer with, but also you can go onto the front lines with, and you can actually really go and do some damage with in many different facets, whether it's business, whether it's growth, whether it's going to Burning Man, whatever it is. These are the people that you know for a fact that you would go to war for. And so from there, and also keep in mind that they have to have a knowledge base. This can't just be mom, dad, Joe Schmo. This is a business-oriented mastermind, okay? And then from there, go ahead and create some structure around your meeting. Gather everybody once a week, twice a month or something like that. Start slow, work your way up, and then start growing, and then start building that. And then eventually offer to meet up in person. Then everybody meets up at a dedicated location. It's very easy to start if you're already going to an event. That was something that we started out with, where we kind of became the speakeasy, the underground meeting at the conference that nobody really talked about, but everybody kind of wanted to be a part of. And then from there it grows. Reputation gets out because as long as you serve and you serve with intention, it's the best way to grow your mastermind. Start small, pick your people very, very particularly, and then make sure that everything that you do is within value and within goodwill. And that's it. That is the total value. That is the whole way that you can actually build your 7-figure mastermind and how you can actually get the best people to grow. Because the thing is, you need to do this for yourself as well. The more people that you can center yourself with really good people that have the best intentions in this world, the better you're going to be, and the better in the end this whole world is going to be. So, as usual, thank you so very, very much for tuning in. I so appreciate it. As us being Lead Gen and Lead Gen Agency, we have a giveaway for you. It's our checklist, specifically the 10 things that you need in order to build that perfect lead gen tool that's going to help you build that 7-figure list. I have a giveaway. This is what this is. Go ahead and grab it just below. The link is just under this video. Go ahead and head over to that page and download now. I know it's going to help you out in a big way. This is exactly what we use in order for us to, basically publish. It's like the last checks and balances that we go through about headlines, about branding, about call to action, about page, about all this tech, everything that syncs up. And so this is what we used, and this is what I know will provide some great value for you. So thank you again. Please go ahead and head over to the page and grab that now. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Please like, dislike, subscribe. Would love to be able to hear some comments from you about what you're doing to generate new people for your mastermind. And if you have any questions about that, would love to be able to weigh in on that as well. My name is Brett Farrell, founder of the Farrell Group. Thank you for tuning into this video. Really appreciate it. Would love to see you over at some of the other ones as well. You have a good day. Take care. Bye.